Hello everybody, it's EzraTime again here and welcome back to another reaction videos, and today we're gonna be reacting to the Army of the Dead Peace Meeting by Zack Snyder once again. So I watched Army of the Dead recently, and I honestly I like it. I like the movie, and it's not a perfect movie. Obviously, there is some problem with the sometimes the writing is not that great, and sometimes the character makes some dumb decision. If I'm being honest, but for the most part, it's a great movie, and I actually really enjoyed it. And I'm curious to see what Ryan has to say about this movie. I'm assuming he's going to criticize or making fun of the writing and some of the characters' decision, because that's that's my main criticism for this movie. But even though I still like it. Um, so without and in the end, I will be doing like a movie review for Army of the Dead. So, but then again, guys, spoilers ahead. So without further ado, let's just start the video, shall we?
So, you have a zombie movie for me?
Yes, sir, I do. And you've never seen zombies like this before.
How's that?
Mostly out of focus.
What?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna do practically every shot with super shallow depth of field and really blurry backgrounds.
Sounds
Yeah,
a little
blurry stuff.
distracting.
It might be. So anyway, there's gonna be the
Kind
zombie
of.
outbreak in Vegas, right? So the government basically walls up the city to contain the spread.
Smart.
And they declare it's no longer part of America.
Well, why was that necessary?
Unclear. So eventually the government decides to nuke the city to kill all the zombies.
Okay.
But this casino owner, Tanaka, has $200 million in a vault under his casino, so he approaches this former mercenary, Scott Ward.
Oh, and he tells him to assemble a team?
He does, so Scott needs
Yep.
some teammates. He needs a safe cracker, obviously.
I thought it was Tanaka's vault. Can't he give them the code?
No.
Okay.
And they also
No.
need a helicopter
Yeah, also
pilot.
that.
Oh, they can fly in. That'll be helpful.
No, see, the government doesn't actually allow people to fly into Vegas. It's restricted airspace.
But they can fly out?
Yes, sure, I don't care. So Tanaka also adds his own head of security, Martin, to the team, and this guy's real suspicious.
Oh, sounds suspicious.
He is. So they head to
Suspicious.
Vegas, and Scott's estranged daughter Kate forces herself into the movie because she has a friend that's inside the city.
Sure, she may as well be in the movie.
Oh, she will be, and she's
My
gonna
least
get
favorite, to be
everybody
honest.
killed.
Oh my god.
So they head into the quarantine zone, and they see a zombie queen and a zombie tiger, both of which were
Yep,
turned by
very
an
cool.
alpha zombie.
Oh, biting tigers is tight.
Then they're gonna stumble upon a bunch of
Yeah.
zombies that are hibernating.
Oh, zombies hibernate.
Some of them do, sir, because as I was writing this movie, I was like, hey, what if zombies did everything?
Interesting.
Yeah, we're talking strong zombies, fast zombies, martial arts zombies, dumb zombies,
Okay.
robot zombies.
What?
Yeah, a couple of
Yeah,
the
robot
zombies will be
zombies.
robots with glowing blue eyes. It's gonna look very cool.
What's going on there?
It's gonna look very cool. They're robot zombies.
Why are some of the zombies robots?
It's gonna look great.
okay.
Oh, we're also gonna mention
Gotta
that
be
a bunch of
explored
these
later.
zombies got dried out in the sun, but they come back to life when it rains.
Oh, a very cool concept. I bet
We've
that's
never
going to
seen
come
that.
into play later. It won't. Oh.
And we're gonna have this guy Vanderbro keep
Yeah.
bringing up this saw that
Missed
he loves to
opportunity.
use.
Oh, probably going to be a crazy scene of him using that later, huh?
Ah, there won't be, no.
All right.
yeah.
It's like the
also that.
famous Chekhov's gun writing advice, right? If in the first act you show a gun on the wall, then in the second act, just kind of have a good time.
That's not how that goes.
Anyway, so eventually this girl Chambers tells Martin, like, hey, I know you're up to something, dude.
Right.
So then Martin locks her in a room with some zombies, but she manages to jump through a window near the group.
Oh, so they rescue
This is
her?
the
No,
stupid
nobody does
scene.
anything to help her,
Here.
despite her being just a few feet away from them. They
Yeah,
just
exactly.
watch her get
What the
killed.
hell?
But she must yell something about Martin before getting killed.
She
No.
doesn't know, but her friend Mikey accuses Martin. He's like, you clearly had something to do with this.
Does Mikey do anything about it?
He doesn't know. They're not going to talk about it again.
Was everybody in the group just not suspicious of Martin or something?
No, they definitely were. Some of them even discussed how it might be best if this guy died.
So, okay.
And so eventually, this guy is going to cut the
Yeah.
head off of the queen zombie.
Oh, why does he do that?
Well, he reveals that this entire mission was actually about getting this zombie head. His boss doesn't actually care about the money. This is worth more.
Oh, why didn't Tanaka just hire people to do that? Why plan a fake heist?
So the movie can happen.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So I guess this guy takes off with the head.
No, he goes back to the heist, even though they were standing right next to where they entered the quarantine zone.
Oh, interesting choice.
So then the safecracker guy and Vanderho try to open the safe, right?
Right.
Right, but this thing has like pressure activated booby traps, so they can't just walk up to it.
So what do?
Well, they start trying to trick a zombie into activating the traps, but it's hard to do because zombies are dumb and they keep turning towards them.
Can't they just throw a dead zombie or a dead zombie limb?
Probably, but they're not gonna do that. Instead, they're gonna microwave a zombie hand and use that to trick a zombie into going to eat it.
What do you mean?
Well, the idea is that zombies are attracted to warm flesh.
Doesn't that mean that all the zombies outside in the scorching hot Las Vegas sun would constantly be trying to eat each other? I don't know. Fair enough.
also
So anyway,
that.
eventually they get the
Didn't think
safe
about
open
that.
and there's $200 million in $100 bills, just stacks of cash.
Oh, I feel like that probably weighs thousands of pounds.
Yeah, probably.
So how do they plan on getting literal tons of cash and themselves on a single helicopter out of the city in one shot?
Well, they brought backpacks.
That'll do it.
And then they also find out that the nuke
That'll
has
do
been
it.
pushed forward by a day, so they have like an hour to get out of the city.
Oh no.
So then this girl Maria decides that this is a good time to stop everything and talk to Scott about her feelings.
Oh, can't that
Yeah,
wait
it's out of
45
nowhere.
minutes?
Yeah, well, she's actually about to
Yeah.
die, so we kind of have to make people care about the death scene that's about to
guess.
happen.
Maybe you should set that up before this scene. Maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna.
Well, okay then.
And Scott's daughter, she takes off.
What? Why? A bomb is about to level the city.
Well, she wants to go save her friend in a super far away building.
Okay, even if she finds her friend, and even if her friend is alive, what's the plan to get out of the city without the helicopter?
Unclear. Huh. So then
Yeah,
Scott
there's
and
no
the
plan.
pilot take off in the helicopter across the city to try and rescue her and her friend, who she somehow did manage to find.
Okay.
And the alpha zombie, he's watching them fly away from the helipad, and he's very angry. He wants to kill them very much.
Well, it's gonna be hard for him to catch up with a helicopter.
Oh, no.
Actually, it's going to be super,
Super
easy.
easy.
Barely
Barely
an
inconvenience.
inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah, see, he has a zombie horse.
So he gets down from the top of a building onto a horse across the city and up another building in the same time it took them to fly a helicopter.
He
Yeah.
does, yeah. So then they fly away again, but the Alpha jumps on board and the nuclear bomb explodes.
Oh, wow, 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 wow.
And Scott manages to kill the Alpha, but then the helicopter crashes and pretty much everyone dies except Kate.
But what about her friend she was trying to save, the one whose rescue drove the entire last part of the
mention.
movie?
Oh, unclear. We're not even going to show her.
Oh, that's a little frustrating.
Exactly.
So then after the blast, that guy Vandero gets out of the safe, which that safe cracker guy had pushed him into to save him.
Okay.
And he just kind of walks out of the burning city and through the desert.
What about Fallout?
I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good game, I guess. Not really relevant here.
That's not.
And so he gets on a plane and he realizes he's been bitten.
What? How long is it taking him to turn?
I know, right? Oh, and also we're gonna play that song Zombie from the Cranberries.
Ugh, wasn't that song written in response to a tragedy where some children were killed?
Well, that's a good point, but counterpoint,
but-
it has the word zombie in it.
Well, yeah, no, that is a good point too.
And so that's about it. What do you think?
Well, it sounds like mindless zombie fun. I'm just really stuck on that robot thing. What's going on there? We're really not going to explain that?
Well, see, here's the thing. I was thinking maybe we could expand on that in another project, maybe several projects.
Cinematic universe?
Cinematic universe, sir.
Oh man, you
perhaps.
said the magic words. Let's do it.
Yeah, Zack Snyder's Netflix zombie universe plans. Yeah, Zack Snyder
Hey everybody,
recently
Ryan here.
announced
Hope you enjoyed
the
that video.
sequel.
And if you liked it, feel free to click the like button and the subscribe button, and all
button.
buttons of that nature. There are also like hundreds of other episodes on the channel that you can check out if you want. Also leave a comment down below letting me know what other movies you want to see pitches for. And check back soon for a new one, because there's gonna be new ones, you know? Okay, bye.
Okay, bye-bye, Ryan. So that was the pitch meeting for the Army of the Dead again. I pretty much agree with most of the points that yes, this movie is not perfect, right? There is some problem with the writing, and then there is some dumb decision made by the characters when Chambers, you know, the girl looked like the character from Aliens. When he fights again, she fights all the normal zombies, which is again really cool scene. But it's just that when she got thrown out of the glass, right, and then she's still shooting the zombies. For some reason, the friends doesn't go back and shoot the entire zombie so they can, you know, pull her in and then obviously save her. But for some reason they just walk away, and then her friend Mike is just screaming her name and not shooting the gun. When I was watching that scene, I was like, come on guys, like, okay, come on, she's right there. Everybody go ahead and shoot the zombies, and then so she can be safe, right? I was convinced that she was going to survive, you know, because I was worried that, oh, this is where she's going to end, right? In the place that got locked by, you know, Martin. But no, she actually survived that for so long. So I was convinced that she was going to live and tell that Martin is up to something, right? To her friends. But for some reason the character is just so dumb and doesn't really help her. For some reason, they just leave her, and then his friend just like yelling her name, and then shooting several zombies, and then just that's it. Which I was like, oh my god, that when that scene happens, I was really frustrated. Like they could save her. I'm just saying, if you already watched the movie, they could save her. I think you guys can agree with that. And Kate, the characters, the Scott's daughter, played by Dave Bautista. Again, Dave Bautista in this movie was really great. And her daughter, the actress who played the daughter, was actually good, but it's just I don't know. I don't really care for her, if I'm being honest. It seems like the drama between the father and the daughter is kind of like a hit and miss sometimes. At some point, I do feel for their relationship, but at the same time, it's just like I don't know. It's just annoying, to be honest. And especially in this situation that in the end, Kate decided to just rescue her friend's Gita on the Olympus building, right? And yeah, there is no plan. Like Ryan mentioned here, that there is no plan for her to get out of there. Like how? Is he going to just run back to the casino and then get back to the helicopter or something like that? Like, especially the bomb was just like going to be going to detonate in, or I guess going to launch to Vegas is in less than an hour, right? Which is like, which is why it's kind of like annoying, So I don't really care for her, even though in the end she does have an amazing job, performance, for, when Dave Bautista dies. Obviously, like she has to shoot him, and that's a great moment. But at the same time, it's like, I don't really care for her characters that much, and yeah, but there is some cool parts about the movie. Obviously, the robot zombies. I think Zack Snyder just recently announced that there's gonna be a sequel, and obviously there's gonna be a prequel with Dieter's characters. The safecracker guy, which again I really love his chemistry with Van der Rohe. I think that's the character's name, played by Omari Hardwick. I think like the chemistry between the two was actually really great. I think that's the best part for the movie. So I'm really excited to see the Army of Thieves. I think that's the prequel name. Which is going to be released in this year also. Even though we don't exactly know the exact release date, but it's going to be released in 2021. So there's that. It's going to be focusing on Dieter's characters, so it's going to be awesome. But we'll see about that. And yeah, there is the character is actually pretty much great. Like most of them, like Lily the Coyote was actually really really great. Because she actually the character that give more exposition to the audience. Obviously, like what are the zombies or the alphas they call them, but at the same time, like when she's doing the exposition, I don't exactly caught that, oh, she's doing the exposition here, but like no, I was so absorbed into her performance, and then just absorbed into the moment, like, oh, this girl, the Coyote or Lily, is actually seeing it. Like she saw shit in this Las Vegas, and it kind of show with the performance. The performance is great, and that's why it doesn't feel like, oh, this is just some dumb, like, exposition and all that kind of stuff. But no, it doesn't feel like that. Until I finished the movie, I was realizing that, oh yeah, she's doing the exposition line, but it doesn't, it flows by for me, and I was so absorbed when she was explaining the zombies or the alphas, which is again great. And I like the new tech with the zombie as well. I think Zeus, which is the alpha zombie, right, I think he's great, and then the Queen also great, right? And I kind of wish we see Zeus and the Queen more in this movie, because it seems like the Queen has 3 scenes, and then Zeus is just completely bad at zombies. But I don't know. I kind of wish that we see them together on one screen, more, because there is only like one scene where Zeus and the Queen was together, and basically when you see the Burt Cummings, the security guard, the asshole one, and when he got sacrificed and then got taken by the Queen. You see Zeus and the Queen there in one scene. I think there is a scene where the two of them like standing together and looking down at the dude, when at the security guards. I think that was a really cool shot, and I kind of wish we see more of them. I kind of want the two of them teaming up together to take down something, because I don't know. I just like them. It's kind of weird, right? I like the zombies, but I don't know. I think the idea for the zombies is actually really cool. I like the robot zombies. I think that is even some people say there is an alien in the beginning, like there are two UFOs in Area 51, obviously. And I did saw that when I was rewatching the movie. I was like, whoa, like, is this a nod to Area 51? Because Area 51 was very famous with aliens and all that kind of stuff, or there is something more to that. And I'm assuming that there is going to be something more. Maybe the zombies is alien. I think some people does make that theory, and then there's also a theory about time loop and all that kind of stuff. It's like, wow, okay, this is like a completely different zombies movie, and I really like it. I really like it. And yeah, and the zombie tiger, Valentine, also great. I think some of them are CGI and some of them are practical, I think. from my heart. And then the death scene with the Valentine and the tiger and Martin, I think it was really brutal, and it's just oof, wow, when she bite his head off, like yikes. So yeah, that was Army of the Dead Peacemaking, guys. Again, a great job by Ryan George and for pointing out the the movie mistakes. And then yeah, I still at the end of the day, I give Army of the Dead 8 out of 10. It's a great movie. I really like it. And yes, there is some problem here and there. There is some scene that make me really frustrating, but at the same time, is I don't know, it kind of get overshadowed by the many great things about this movie, and I just really can't wait to see more of it. And I can't wait to see a sequel. I think Zack Snyder talked about it, right? About the sequel, and then there's gonna be a prequel about Dieter, called Army of the Thieves. It's going to be released this year, and then there is an anime prequel. So there's that. So yeah, really excited to see where this story goes forward. And yeah, great job by Zack Snyder. I think he's a great director, even though he's not necessarily a great storytelling. If I'm being honest, like you need to pair Zack Snyder with a great writers. That's all you need to do. But it seems like this writer, the writer for Army of the Dead, is good for the most part, but there is some part just like really jarring, and just make me frustrating, And that's why it's an 8 out of 10, but still, I like it, and I wish we can see more of it in the future. Hopefully, Netflix can greenlight a sequel. I know we're getting a prequel, that's good enough, but I want to see a sequel. And expanding more of the lore and all that kind of stuff. And I kind of wish Zeus survived because I really like him as the villain. And then again, like I said before, I wish there is more scene between Zeus and the Queen. Because I think they look cool together, and I want to see them fight together side by side. We never really get that in this movie, which is really unfortunate, but yeah, it happens, so what can you do? Maybe in the anime prequel we get to see that. I don't know. It's gonna be cool. Either way, that was my reaction to the Peacemaking, guys. You guys can let me know in the comment section below. Did you guys watch Army of the Dead? If you haven't, well, I guess you guys get spoiler, obviously. So I'm assuming you guys already watched Army of the Dead, right? Again, because this video has so many spoilers. What do you guys think about Army of the Dead? Do you guys think this is a good zombie movie, or do you guys think that it could have been better? And what's your favorite part for the movie, or what's your least favorite part for the movie? Feel free to share them if you want to. Do you guys excited for the sequel? I am. I want to see more of this world building and all that kind of stuff, and like the again, robot zombies, aliens, time loop, and all that kind of stuff. It's interesting. I never seen a zombie movies done that, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting, and I just really can't wait to see more of it in the future. And yeah, like I said before, let me know your opinions in the comment section below about the movie and then the Peacemaking. Obviously, do you guys think this is fun? And if you guys want to watch the original video, then I will leave a link in the description below, and make sure you guys check Ryan George's channel. I will leave his channel's link also in the description below, and subscribe to Ryan George because this dude is really talented, for making comedy scene and then comedy sketch and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you guys check his channel out and subscribe to him and show some support, obviously. And if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, then please leave a like, comment, and again subscribe to my channel, ring that notification bell, and and share this video out there, guys. It really helps my channel. And I just want to say thank you for everybody for the support you guys given for this channel. I really appreciate that, guys. And I hope you guys can continue support for the future. Because again, future plan for the channel is not just gonna be FNAF the entire time. So yeah, I need your support to achieve that. And again, for those who are new to EzraTime, then again, why not consider subscribing and become a fan if you want to, and yeah, that was Armor of the Dead Peacemaking. Again, really can't wait to see the sequel and the prequel for this. And again, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one then. Bye.